Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. As you can see, we've already started here. That pass isn't the best. Reinders. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, he is slightly undercooked, that one.
Bayern Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that looks a good ball through. Now that's well seen too. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Musiala. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, there are keepers, Peter. Great keepers, and there's this man, Manuel Neuer. One of the few who can claim to have pretty much revolutionised his position, following in the steps of the great Kaiser, who some have...
Can he finish? I've got to be quick to recover this. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that was vital. And he'll shoot here! Goal! Bayern Munich! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Tomori. Some good work on the right flank here.
Yeah, this kind of bold running.
Terrific header! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great ball if he can get there. And the flag has stayed down. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Highlights.
Musiala. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's picked out the run. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Abraham. Bui makes the interception. And it's Goretzka. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. He's played him through. Rafael Leao. He's looking to set free a runner. And he's had it nicked away. Pass somewhat off target. Pavlovic. Loftus-Cheek. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's onside. Goes down, but nothing given. Caught offside that time. Musiala. Good driving run. He's gone for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
1 minute added time.
And that could set him on his way. Face to face with the keeper. And the shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! And they get themselves in front! And there is the half-time whistle. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Bayern Munich leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. That is good alertness. Abraham, Rafael Leao. Bayern Munich can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's been cut out, well played. So, what can they make of this? Rafael Leao. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, super ball. Now the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause. Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's tried one! Terrific effort, just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Rafael Leao, defending of the desperate variety.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's been picked out. Rafael Leao. Milan are looking to break at pace. And he skips past his man. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow these.
Had a shot! And yes, it's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Muller. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bayern Munich are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Muller, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Chooses to go back. Muller. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through. Chance! Rafael Leao. And he welcomes it in. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Luka
Number
Meccano.
19.
He's not got that quite right. Joao Felix.
Number 10.
Bayern Munich will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's onside. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Just eases him off the ball.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Reinders. Ah, such a clever touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There's no flag. There's the hit. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And it's Sané. He won't be happy with that one. That's been intercepted.
There will be 3 minutes added
Reinders.
time.
Joao Felix. Luka Meccano. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Abraham. Rafael Leao. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Guerrero. So that's it. It is all over. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A winner. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, Red, nice interception. Always onto this. He's through and all alone! And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Mignon, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has. It's the chance to counter. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great chance! Goal! Milan! First blood drawn. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Bayern Munich finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Reinders. Kamada. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Rafael Leao. In with a header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Abraham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Bayern Munich are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Musiala. Goretzka. Defending was strong and firm. Thiaw. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Tomori. Oh, the shot could be on here. Musiala is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a good spell of possession, this. No way through, so back it comes. That is a brilliant interception. Goretzka. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Kamada. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but... And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. shooting chance! And now they can spring out of defence. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafael Leao. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernandez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There will be
Make
1
sure
minute
that's not
at a
getting
time.
through. Bayern Munich are looking to break at pace. And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Bayern Munich really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. Bayern Munich looking to pass their way through. Decent chance! Really well taken goal. Bayern Munich are all square. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, he's found him in space. Caught offside that time. Pinches it off him. Reinders. He's through here. Rafael Leao. Big chance! Kimmich.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Kimmich. Now this could be... Tries a shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! And the comeback is complete! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, well played, well played. And he was quick to react. Milan can't breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Upamecano cuts it out. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Loftus-Cheek, just about up to 75 minutes. That is a great pick out. And that is expertly dealt with. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Bayern Munich, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And there's green grass ahead of him. Goalkeeper's ball. Pass is just off target.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right.
He's tried one! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Now that's well seen too. And he's one-on-one, surely! Hits one! He's scored! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
And time is up. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty prompt. Hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Looking tidy in possession here. Look at the space here. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Hernandez gets it clear. And again the keeper stands strong.
Davies can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Musiala! Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Rafael Leao. Played into space out wide. Now it's Abraham. Tries to get it clear. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I want to focus on this guy, Jamal Musiala. Born in Germany, raised in England. He was courted by both nations, of course, until he chose to represent Germany at senior level. I would say he's probably a natural 10 with a very quick turn of pace. And one side's gain really was one side's loss.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Abraham chasing after it. That's good vision. Rafael Leao, he's found the way through. He's in a good position here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Musiala, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Reinders. Could move up a gear here. No, that's been intercepted. And here's a real chance here. Real chance! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 27 minutes is number 41.
Bayern Munich have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wide.
Great hit! And they can counter here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bui is charging up on the overlap. And he cuts out the supply. Hernandez.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Played back. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Milan are looking to break at pace. Musiala looking for the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No way through there. Davis. Great chance! It's fallen kindly here. It's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Bayern Munich are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Musiala. And the shots! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, what has happened here? Loftus-Cheek. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the first half is done. Well, the contrasting fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. Look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Bayern Munich, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. It's a mighty effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Bayern Munich are having a ball here. It was strong and firm. He's not got that quite right. Musiala, and that interception was most necessary. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating.
Big chance! Oh, taken with style! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum.
Shot a goal! It's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice sequence of passes, this.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Loftus-Cheek. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 42.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Number
benches.
24. Coming on the field.
That's been intercepted.
Number
That was well
25.
played, well stopped.
Number 10. Sane. Substitution.
Muller, always onto this. Can he put it away? Oh, denied at the last.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Alfonso Davis. Number 8.
That has been knocked clear. Struck first time.
Number 22.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 27.
Now it's Abraham.
Substitutions taking place.
Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. Bayern Munich have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And it's Muller. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Loftus-Cheek. Oh, it's come loose. Now, what about a counter-attack? Fofana. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Has a goal! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Progress.
So their fourth corner of the game. And it's Sané. And now they can spring out of defence. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's got the shot away! It's run loose, who's going to get there? João Felix, he's shifting through the gears here. Charged and shapes to shoot! It's in! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Milan have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. And he's picked out the run. Oh, super ball. Tries a shot! And that may well be that. That is that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsation. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Coman. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Terracciano. Oh, that's a key interception. Loftus-Cheek. Rafael Leao. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
There's the hit! Goal! Bayern Munich! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Rafael He's got the shot away! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, good ball! Coman. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Loftus-Cheek, quality ball. Picked out brilliantly. Shot Abraham! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Terracciano. Kimmich gets a foot in here.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he welcomes it in. He's found a way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, what has happened here? A lot of space ahead. He's had a shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! And they've got their lead back.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Bayern Munich take the lead. And for a moment you felt that. And the shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, it always comes down to the...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Rafael Leao. Kimmich. Musiala. Bayern Munich do have a chance to counter here. That looks a good ball through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Bayern Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Musiala, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. So what can they make of this? Hernandez. Reinders. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. And the first half is done. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
Today, please refrain
Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Nice sequence of passes, this. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now that's well seen too. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kimmich. Boy. He's in here! Got to be quick to recover this. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just...
Shot a goal! Goal! Bayern Munich! And they get themselves in front!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead. Well read, nice interception. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Terracciano. Oh, that's well spotted.
The attendance for this match was
Goretzka.
71,000.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Terracciano. Oh, played right into his path. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Alphonso Davies coming on the field.
Coleman will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chance here to counter. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he cuts out the supply. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Goretzka. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. This certainly looks out. Going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lima actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Milan are looking to go forward now. That's been intercepted.
Bayern Munich surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Time, excellent interception. Spread it left.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neatly clipped into space. Bayern Munich can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And he's picked out the run. And can he finish it? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's had a hit! It's a loose ball. Kimmich. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Lima. Look at the space here. Chance! They've scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
He's only too happy to take that back.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Kyle Walker. Oh, can he get onto this? And he was quick to react. Time added on 4 minutes. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties. So this one to set the tone. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Kamada is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
Bayern Munich are looking to keep pace here. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Milan with this chance to pull two clear. And he's put them 2 in front. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Milan are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. And they're 2 up. Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. And stuck away with ice in his veins.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. And there it is, the decisive kick. Bayern Munich fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate right now.
it.